Welcome back to Matt's Menagerie. Got another video of randomness for you guys. This stuff will be listed probably December into January, along with the items from the other randomness videos that I've done recently. So let's get into this. And of course, if you like this stuff, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We do this, we do sports cards, and we do casino content, as well as a whole bunch of other random stuff as well. So you never know what you're gonna see. So to start with, we have call it a burlap sack, is Little Chief popcorn. Kind of a vintage thing that actually how they distributed their popcorn. It's just empty inside. There's like a plasticky type material on the inside of it. It's from the Stock Popcorn Company in Iowa. It was apparently a 4-pound bag of popcorn. It was Iowa's finest on the on it there. Of course, on the back you got your popping instructions. I can actually see that better on the camera than I can looking around the camera. So Lakeview, Iowa. All right. Well, you know, as usual, a bunch of random stuff. We have a little door hanger, a little stay away thing from, if anybody remembers the Goosebumps books from school. This is from 1996 there. Let's see if I can get that to show. There we go. That's in pretty good, actually really good condition there. You got the little skeleton with his lifeguard dog in a little kiddie pool sitting there. Have I don't know if anybody would be interested in anything like this. Looks like some temporary tattoos. Not sure where or when I acquired these. There's no information on those, but I'd probably throw those up there just in case anybody's looking for any of that kind of stuff. You got some dragons, an eagle, snake on a sword, a unicorn. Neat little fantasy type items. And I found these. I don't know if anybody really collects stamps. So there's a whole bunch of these. These are all 1-cent stamps. These are the omnibus from the 1880s. So I don't know if anybody's looking for any of this kind of stuff. Not sure if I'm gonna just put it all together as one lot. I probably will for each kind of stamp. I can pick these things up off the. There we go. And then there is says American Kestrel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not fluent on bird names, but see, there's if I can get this to focus a little bit. Lighting over here, that'll help. Oh, not really. So there's two different versions. One's got kind of like as you can see, this one here's got kind of a yellowish background with black font, and this one's got more of a whitish background with a blue font. So I don't know if there's any rarity with the variants like that. I mean, if anybody knows anything about stamps, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know. I do somewhere have some more stamps that I was given as a kid that hopefully I will run across those at some point in time and show you guys those. I don't know if that would be anything I would sell or if I would just keep. And then there's this. I had this sitting on the side. Forgot about putting it on my little pile. But this is from the Roy Rogers Writers Club. So this was like a kid's little membership thing. They could put their name on it and join the Roy Rogers club there. So a neat little thing. It's actually in fairly decent condition, and I would say it's probably from 50s or 60s, somewhere in that era. Okay, so this next thing is actually pretty unique. This is like a, almost looks like a bag. It's like a, almost like a plastic bag material, but it's like a little, like a bib for kids. And that, you know, obviously of, you know, Ronald McDonald's outfit. But if we would open down here at the, got that copyright on there from 1977. Like I said, it's almost like a plastic bag type material. So how this survived almost 50 years is just that alone. It seems pretty crazy. So it was folded up in the box I found it in, so I won't make any new folds. I'll just keep it on those ones so they don't so it doesn't get any damage to it. And then we have their like kids meal bags, Happy Meals and whatnot. Like this one here is from Hardee's. You get some of the Nickelodeon characters, Ren and Stimpy, Rocco, Doug, and one of the Rugrats there. There's Ren and Stimpy on the bottom. There's a copyright date on there. It's a little blurred. Looks like it says 1994. So probably definitely somewhere in that era. And I do remember watching all these shows when I was a kid. So I don't know if they're still around. And we have a bag here. Also says 1994. 48 cents a pound for jelly beans at Cub Food. So if you're in, you know, like I'm here in Minnesota, so I don't know how far Cub stretches out now. But so you could fill it with different jelly beans back in 1994 for 48 cents a pound. And at that time it says good at all 17 Twin Cities locations. So definitely a lot more than that nowadays, that's for sure. So kind of a neat little thing. And we have McDonald's Happy Meal bag from the Beanie Babies from 1999. The other side there, got a few of the different from all those teeny beanies, which I do have some of those in the eBay store as well, if you're looking for that. Then we got a Barbie and Friends. That one. Oh, and you got the Hot Wheels stuff on the other side, back when they would do the boy toy and the girl toy. You know, if you wanted Hot Wheels or if you wanted Barbies, you could get both. Yep, also 1994. So apparently the stuff I've been going, box I was going through that I found this stuff in, apparently it was like a little 1994 time capsule. Let's see what else we got here. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That one is from 1993. I know I did have a couple of the toys out of this particular set in the eBay store. I don't remember if they are still available or not, but go ahead and check it out. I do have a lot of kids meal toys, Happy Meal, and Burger King Kids Club, and what have you up there. So got all kinds of everything. So yeah, Sonic 3 on that one. And this one is another Hot Wheels Barbie. Actually, that's the same one as the other one. So we got two of that one. These are actually in really good condition, considering, you know, these are things that, you know, most people just threw away. So we'll keep the, okay, we got three Looks like these are all in fairly good condition, actually. There's what, 3, 4 of those. 4 of that same one, so get a couple of those for anybody who wants them. So we got Looney Tunes on this one here. So it's Kid Cruiser Kids Meal. Radio Grill. I did have to look this one up because I wasn't even sure. I remembered it, but I didn't remember where it was from. And from what I could see, this is actually the little restaurant they had in Walmart back in the day. I don't see a year on this bag, but yeah, Bugs and Tweety on the front there. Wonder if carefully open these yet. Oh, there we go. There's a little copy right there. See if we can see that. 1998. Elmer and a nice Coca-Cola right there. Actually, that reminds me, I do have some Coca-Cola items that I want to gather them all together. Some of them that I will be keeping, some that I will be selling. Should do a video on those at some point as well. So we have another Barbie Hot Wheels thing. This one is from 2000, so a little bit newer than those other ones. Different like different coupons on the side. They are long expired, so you're not going to save $2 by mail on a Barbie, unfortunately. But you got the Hot Wheels there, and I think if I remember correctly, these 2 cars that are actually shown on the front of this are actually listed in the eBay store right now. So if you want those, you grab those and keep an eye out and pick up the bag there. I do believe I do have some. There are a few of these McDonald's Happy Meal Barbies up there as well. So, got all kinds of little toys from kids' meals and whatnot. So, got a few more things here. Got a couple like some magazine type things. I know the collectability of magazines is actually... Well, there actually is a collectability for magazines now, so I'm not sure what is going on. I mean, I know, like, you know, sports, if it's got like an athlete or a singer or something like that on it, somebody that's well known, then it's, you know, then it's always going to have a little collectability. But this is a 2010 Harley Davidson accessory and parts guide. So if we open it up here, it's a nice looking bike there. Different items that you could get back then to customize your motorcycle. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that. I mean, it is 15 years old, so maybe on the verge of collectability, but we will, we'll throw it up there and see if anybody looking for something like that, maybe a Harley collector, might want to, you know, add that, keep it on a bookshelf or something like that. And then we have from, actually this I might keep this just for the photography, but it's old American Indian Relief Council 2015 calendar. It's got different different pictures. Looks like the artist is right down there, but some just the artistry of it. I might hang on to it just for the artistry. But we'll look through it here real quick. Add a little culture to the channel here. like I said, this I might just hang on to because I do like the artwork in it. But I mean, if it is something that you might be interested in, go ahead and leave a comment. You might be able to convince me otherwise, and maybe I'll list it. Next, we have a Bassmaster magazine here. Not sure who that guy is. I don't think I've been fishing since I was very young, but let's see what kind of. But one thing I do like about an old reel. One thing I do like about magazines and stuff is looking at some of the old advertisements in them. I think that's always kind of fun. So there's that. That's January, February of 2016. And then we got some car stuff here, car magazine. So Road and Track, the 2016 Performance Car of the Year. That is the December, January issue. A bunch of basically supercars on the front there. Got a Ferrari, a Viper, and whatnot. And then we have another Road and Track. This one is February of 2016. Got a couple of classic and then a newer Camaro on the front. Let's see what we got on the back. Rolex advertisement. So I guess that's kind of neat sometimes to look at the advertisements on these. Rolex on the back of that one as well. Now this is, not sure who that, I don't know who that guy is, but it's called Company of the Year Inc. Apparently a magazine for growing companies. So if anybody figure, since Muhammad Ali right there, kind of a neat shot there. Him must be at the gym or something there. So we got yeah, I don't know much about that or who that guy is, but we'll see what happens. We'll throw that up there and see if anybody takes an interest in it. That is the December 2015, January 2016 issue of that magazine. Then I got a few things here. These are a little more up my alley. We have a few old Beckett's. This is the May-June 2005 issue right there. I can get that to focus. So May-June 2005, you got George Brett on the cover. It looks like there's a little something got on it at some point in time on that one. Let's see, you got a advertisement for 2005 Top Series 2. There with A-Rod on the thing there. There's Barry Bonds. So you got different, those who remember actually looking at a Beckett magazine, you got all the prices from back then. Let's see. Let's just see how far back this goes. Okay, let's go back. Let's, just out of curiosity, let's take a look right here. There we go. 1952 tops. Let's see what that, if I can get this to focus. They got the Mickey Mantle in there at $20,000. Would be nice to pick one up for that these days. All right, on to the next one here. This is December, January of 2006. On this one, you got Andrew Jones on the front there. And you got Mickey Mantle on the back there. So speaking of Mickey Mantle, once again, just same, kind of got different prices in there. There are, of course, there's always different articles and whatnot in these. I mean, they're probably outdated, but always fun to read. I mean, if you're a George Brett, Andrew Jones collector, you could pick that up and add it to your collection. I do have a few of these that I've saved myself just because they were Twins players and whatnot, so they got added to my Twins collection. So next one here, this one's a little bit older. So we got January 95 Cal Ripken. And he got his 95 score base card right there. Nice picture of Cal. A little dust on there. Looks like whatever got on that George Brett one also got on here. But now on the back, we got another Hall of Famer in Eddie Murray. His studio cards. Was it 90, 94, 90? Yeah, 90, 94, I want to say, off the top of my head. I always did like that set. You got the player sitting in front of their locker. So it's always a neat little design. I think those 90s designs are worth taking another look at. Some of them were actually really, really nice the way they did those. We have a racing Beckett, Kyle Petty on the front there in his Hot Wheels outfit. That one is May of 2000 on that one. We got an advertisement on the back, rainbow Dale Earnhardt car on the back there. Different, just like the other one, you got the price guide for the racing cards, and then also was a price guide for Hot Wheels and some other die casts in here as well. So if you're a Kyle Petty fan or even just a Hot Wheels fan, be a great thing to throw in your collection. All right, and wow, we are already over 20 minutes. I didn't think this was going to take this long. But we have a 1996 baseball sticker album from Panini. So before they were making cards, this is what they did. So you'd have, you'd get like a sort of pack of cards, you get a pack of stickers, and then you could put them in here and try to get the full team. Like you had to, I just happened to open up to the Red Sox page here. So you got like Roger Clemens. I got Roger Clemens in there, Tim Naring, and then just the foil Red Sox logo sticker in there. So different things. You got all the rookies on the back page there. You can see there's Hideo Nomo, who is NL Rookie of the Year. You got Andy Pettitte, Chipper Jones, Marty Cordova, Charles Johnson. There, so that was, kind of what they did way back before they actually were into the card game, which, well, they are falling out of that quickly with Topps and Fanatics having all the licensing. And yeah, so I think that will be it for this video. And of course, if you like this sort of stuff or any of the other stuff we're doing, don't forget to leave a comment on any of those items if you might know a little bit more about them than I do. Subscribe to the channel so you can always see what we're doing, what we got coming up, what's getting listed, and what else we're up to. I will see you guys in the next video. Everybody have a good night.